KHSL-TV Channel 12.
KCPM TV 24, Chico, Redding.
It's 5:30, and you're watching the North State's #1 news source, KHSL, the news station.
Channel 12's Debbie Cobb. They're standing by.
Next.
And now, KHSL Night Watch at 11.
Two rapidly spreading fires today threaten
B24, Chico, Redding. And now, this is 24 Reports Nightcast, making a difference in the North Valley, with John Carroll and Karina Rusk, weather with Peter Cherney, and Jeff Peterson on sports. Live, this is 24 Reports Nightcast.
Good evening. Topping first news, Romanian leader.
Water laps at the base of the famous arch in St. Louis tonight as the flood of '93 continues to put a damper on summer in the Midwest.
A chopper went down near Auburn after hitting power lines. 2 people died, and a 50-acre brush fire burned along the American River.
What do reporters, directors, cameramen, and production people do on weekends? They jump for joy. We'll show you how on Channel 12 News coming up next.
Now, from Channel 12, the North State's finest news station, Dean Reeder, Tracy Lair, meteorologist Anthony Watts, and Royal Cortain with sports. This is KHSL News at 11.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us. Disaster relief efforts are in high gear tonight.
KCPM TV 24, Chico, Redding. Across the North Valley, this is your 24-hour news leader. 24 Reports Nightcast.
A tense hostage situation at a Denny's restaurant in Indianapolis ends with 1 person dead, 4 others wounded, and a 5-year-old boy struggling for life. 2 Wyoming men are being charged with
24 Today. The latest in news and weather from the North Valley.
Good morning, North Valley. I'm Kimberly Locke. Actually, I'm Angie Lee. I'm sitting in.
You're watching the North State's finest. And now, Angelica Schultz. Weather with Jan Carlson and Chad Abramson on sports. This is Channel 12 News Weekend at 11.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight. Topping our news after months of negotiations.
5:30.
You're watching the North State's news source. And now, Alan Marsden and Debbie Cobb. Weather with Dave Van Ori and Chad Abramson on sports. This is Channel 12 News at 5:30.
Good evening. I'm Alan Marsden.
And I'm Debbie Cobb. Flags fly at half-staff.
North Valley News, first at 5, starts now.
Good evening, I'm Matt Keller. Flags fly at half-staff tonight at Fire.
You're watching Northern California News at 11. NCN, serving all of Northern California. And now, Alan Marsden and Megan Newquist with your news. Dave Van Ori with weather. And Chad Abramson on sports. NCN News at 11 starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for choosing NCN at 11 o'clock. I'm Megan Newquist.
And I'm Alan Marsden. Flags are flying at half-staff.
You're watching Action News at 11. Live, local, late-breaking.
Well, the first day of August tomorrow, and it's
Action News now.
Good evening. I'm Debbie Cobb. Alan Marsden is off tonight. A major expansion at a high-tech company at 5.
Good morning, I'm Megan McMahon. And I'm Melissa Deach. You're watching Action News now at 5 o'clock on your Monday morning.
Good evening, I'm Alan Marsden.
And I'm Tamara DeMonte. Thank you so much for joining us. Residents of a red...
Covering Northern California, you're watching Action News Now. Coverage you can count on.
Good evening. I'm Lauren Martinez. Alan Marsden is off tonight. A major...
Northern California. You're watching Action News Now. Coverage you can count on.
Today on Action News Now at 6, more U.S. military might is in the Persian Gulf this morning. All eyes are...
Northern California. You're watching Action News Now. Coverage you can count on.
I'm Cecile Juliet. The federal government is expected to remain partial.
France.
Covering Northern California. You're watching Action News Now. Coverage you can count on.
Parents are now one step closer to having their younger children vaccinated. France.
Covering Northern California. You're watching Action News Now. Coverage you can count on.
Some parents are now a step closer to getting their younger children vaccinated.
Wendy Atherton on KHSL, the news station.
KCPM TV 24, Chico, Redding.